So the plot proceeds in Group B, Bharat and Jaison Malhotra. And Malhotra on the table with that stupendous black. the mic. Checking the mic. Checking the mic. Checking the mic. Checking the mic. Start हो गया. Mic on है. So this Group B encounter at the Leadsuper All India Open Snooker Championship here at the Q Club Goa. Not exactly inconsequential, because we have Jaison Malhotra, who needs a win to qualify from the group for the knockouts for the top 32 stage. Bharat Sisodia, however, is already through, and if he wins 3-0 here, if he whitewashes Jaison, he'll be the number 1 seed of the tournament when the knockout draws come out. Because he has had a very strong showing in both of his previous matches. And a 3-0 win here guarantees him the top seed in the knockout draw. Jaison just needs a win to qualify. Score currently reads 38-1 in Jaison Malhotra's favor. That's a good pot. That is a really good shot as well. He's held for the black. Now let's see how he manages to come up for the other red. Perhaps that red into the bottom left pocket. Yeah, he's done exactly that. A little close to the cushion than he would have wanted to be. So I think he, while striking the black, struck the white too deep, and therefore he stayed too close to the cushion. And that wasn't the best shot he played. And he's left Jaison with this. Has he left him with this red in the right center pocket? Jaison checked for it, and he's opted against it. So he looked to lead the white somewhere behind the brown. side required on this. On the contrary, the game was left side, and he ran the risk of running into that bunch of reds, and he almost did. But what ended up happening, he's gotten very, very fortunate, because Jaison is now angled behind that jaw of the green pocket. He's essentially snookered, not by a ball, but by the jaw. And he'll be looking for a two-cushion escape here. Really, really slow, just nudge. One of those two reds you see. Now that wasn't ideal. Instead of those two reds, he's contact with the left one of those three reds, and he's left this red on. Now does he go into the bunch? He does. But he hasn't had the best split. And the white in a very unfavorable position there. Trying to get in behind the green. Needed to play slightly thinner. And he's left Jaison with a couple of options here. Perhaps he's going for the pot. Got it thin with the white. No problem at all. He's now in a very good position. Is Jaison leading by 23 points. Oh, that's very well played by Bharat Sisodia. Slightly slower. The white would have comfortably rested behind the green. So we're seeing some good safety here by both men. He's tried to contain him, and he's done a good job at that again. Now remember, Bharat Sisodia is already through, but a 3-0 win here means he's the top seed in the knockout draw, and a win nonetheless would ensure that he does get a good seeding. But for Jaison Malhotra, it is a must-win encounter. He needs to win to qualify, to go through to the next round. The white overran slightly, he's on the wrong side of the blue. He'll want to screw back off two cushions. And just the amount of sight that he applied while playing that blue may have caused him to miss the pot. Not the best start for either player in the first frame. This Group B match between the top two seeds. Jaison now with the chance to go 1-0 up in this best of 5 encounter. Off one cushion, needs the white to bounce a bit more, which it hasn't. And he's gone up the table to get this green, clear up that red as well. Yeah, that was a lucky kiss on the red and the yellow. He got extremely fortunate there. Now, screwing back between the brown and the green. Got the green. And he's gone down the table and come back up. And once again he's on the brown. And he would want to come off 2 cushions for this red. He decided against it. He was trying to open up those 2 reds. Because if he didn't, it was still likely that he would land on the red next to the black. Perhaps he was more comfortable playing that shot on a stun screw than a stun follow. So his lead now has been extended to 41 points with 3 reds on the table. That's beautifully played by Bharat. Slightly too close to the cushion is the white. Or is this bridge too awkward? Or is he okay? Is he comfortable there? It's once again bending down, shadowing, because that bridge, when you've got a couple of fingers on the bed of the table, a couple of fingers on the cushion, angled against the jaw, it's tough to be still, to keep your bridge still. Now Jaison just went in off there into the yellow pocket. Which now means that he just leads by 29 points with 2 reds on the table. And as you just saw, Jaison now with the chance just needs to get this black. And he now leads by 37. So Bharat Sisodia out of the frame. Jaison Malhotra by virtue of the sheer number of chances that Bharat has afforded him. Now has a 1-0 advantage. And he should clear up the table from here. get a bit of a confidence boost. Because Bharat is not one to take this lying down. He's gonna come back and he's gonna come back strong. And both of these players are gonna have to raise the level of game. That will be the frame. Now on another table, we've got Ketan Chawla playing Amardeep Singh, with Chawla leading 2-0. So he's already through to the top 32. Amardeep, however, needs just one frame to qualify. So even if he loses 3-1, Amardeep qualifies for the knockouts. But it's a must-win frame for him now. Ketan, as I said, already through. But because of how the overall reseedings work, Ketan would also want to ensure that he wins 3-0 and gets as good a seeding as he possibly can. So Sisodia trailing 1 frames to 0. As he left Jaison with that red on. It's a tough pot. He went for it. And lucky for him, he's not. Oh, that red next to the black is indeed going into the left bottom pocket. So he has left that one. But considering how close the white was to the cushion, it was never easy, especially at that pace. And Jaison once again has that chance to score a significant break here. Take that advantage. Yeah, that's really well played. Off 3 cushions for that red. In the bottom right pocket. Played that to perfection. And instead of trying to hold for the black, he went for the blue in the center. The white didn't take the path he thought it would. So now he needs to take that one in the yellow pocket. Stun off 1 cushion. Once again, he's overdone it now. That red doesn't look to be on. In the top right pocket. Once again, I would like to remind you, Ketan Chawla playing Amardeep Singh. Ketan leading 2-0, but Amardeep just needs 1 frame to qualify from his group. shot there by Sisodium. Is he going into the... Yeah, he needed that cannon. He needed to play it to perfection. And that's exactly what he's done. And this time, once again, he looked to go into that bunch of reds very, very softly. Because he has that red in the bottom right pocket. And if the queuing is not too awkward, which it isn't, he's now in a good position to put some points on the board. And he's done well going into that pack of reds. Yeah, just a beautiful split of those reds. Needs the white to run a bit. And he hasn't got that red, has he? He did have a few more options there. I'm not sure why he went for that particular one. But he's recovered very well. He's recovered extremely well. He left himself with that brown. Once again. Once again, he's overrun. It's on. But he's unable to control the white on the table as well as he would like to. He's underrunning and overrunning on various occasions. Once again, overhit that. But the blue was on the top pocket. And is that one mistake too many? You can only play so many recoveries. You need to get back into prime position at some point in your break. Otherwise it's bound to terminate sooner rather than later. He's played a decent safety shot there. Jaison aiming for those two reds together to the right of your screen. Got them very, very thick. Now would you just look at that once again? The white has travelled too much. That's an extremely well played shot. If he was indeed going for that kiss on the blue. And this should be the frame. This should level the proceedings. Wow, that black didn't go it clean. And as a result, the path of the white was very different than what Bharat intended it to be. And instead of making that red into the left bottom pocket, he cannoned it. And he had to go for this one stuck to the cushion, which you could only play so hard. And it was left right on the pocket and Jaison now. That's well played. He played that really well. Nice little cannon on the red. So he's now down by 43. And this black would reduce the lead to 36. And there are two reds, which means 43 points on the table. You need to take the risk for this one, unless the red next to the pink is on. And he's really straight on the red. So I think he'll be holding for the pink rather than the black here. He's stun followed. And I don't think the red is on in the left center pocket. So he'll have to strike this hard, which he has. And he's absolutely perfect on that red. Look at how closely he went. And the pace just right. And from here, the box colors and the black on the spot. The blue slightly off, the pink slightly off. But all the colors out in the open. It is a regulation clearance from here. But there is that one such thing called pressure. Which can make man mess up from positions he wouldn't in his worst nightmares. And just for instance, needed that white to run slightly further. He's okay. But for the lack of the angle that he had on the yellow, he stun followed it once again. Went for it hard. And ended up missing the shot. Sisodia has gotten a tad lucky there. Because of the position from which Jaison missed that yellow. Like to catch the left edge of the yellow, get the white behind the black if possible, but he's not been able to do that. And he's left a very easy safety at the least. Unless Jaison goes for the spot as well. Just needs the yellow and the green. Just needs the yellow and the green with Bharat Lesodia. Once again he's left it right on the pocket. Jaison like to come off the cushion. That's just about right. That's just about right. Let's come back for the brown and the same pocket. He took the green in. Try to screw back around 6 inches. Yeah, he's okay. He's got the reach on the table to land high on that pink. And call for the black in the same pocket. Aim really deep there. Because the black, not on its spot. Listen to put him 2-0 up. And he holds his own under pressure this time. And at 2-0, Jaison Malhotra just might run away with this match. 71-64. That's 135 points scored cumulatively by both players in the second frame. As for Ketan and Amardeep's match, Ketan leading 2-0. Amardeep just needs this frame to qualify. Ketan is already through. So Amardeep just needs one frame to book a slot in the last 32. Ketan is already through. So an all important frame there. Some of the qualifiers already through include the junior national champion, the former junior national champion, Digvijay Kadian, and there you see the situation. Ketan Chawla looking on. He's down 23-29 in this one, leading 2-0. And Amardeep has kept him tight. And as I said, some of the qualifiers, Ketan of course through, Lakshman Rawat, Digvijay Kadian, Sonu Matang, Abhijit More, Jammu Kashmir's Mudazir, currently ranked number 6 in the country, also through to the round of 32, the knockouts. He's followed off two cushions and he's going for this left-handed, is he? For that red. Banged it too hard. Meanwhile, back on the TV table, we are awaiting the arrival of Jason Malhotra and Bharat Sisodia, who have taken a short break. Malhotra, of course, leads 2-0. Needs to win this one to qualify for the knockouts. Amardeep leads 32-23. Four reds on the table. Keep in mind for that part. And Amardeep just needs to take a handful of reds and colors here to secure a berth in the knockouts. And he hasn't done that. He has left that red right on the pocket. And would you believe that miss? He just needed to ensure that he took the next three reds and colors. The next four, excuse me. Which are in a relatively easy position. And was that Amardeep's last? It wasn't. It wasn't his last shot. Once again, and I think he's looking at that plant there. Because you can't tell from this angle, but I'm not sure which of those two reds is on. But he'll have to take the rest nonetheless. And he hasn't gotten any of them. So Chavla now leading by 6. This pink should make it 12. And we're back on the TV table. Malhotra leading 2-0. With a good break off. He's covered those two reds up to the right of your screen. That's gonna kiss the brown. And he's left that red on. Into the bottom right corner. Sodia, he would like to get this red. He's opted against it. It's not the easiest shot in the world. Especially because he would have to stun to take the black in the same pocket. And that's always tricky, especially when you're not playing the way you would want to. He's gone safe. Jaison. Eyeing that red. On the cushion to the left. And he's aiming low. And he's trying to screw back. That was as close as it gets. That was really close. And unfortunately for him, he's left the red right there for the taking. And Bharat now needs a good cannon on the red right next to the black. But if he gets it, and if he lands on a red, there are 6 reds out in the open. The black spot, the black still on only in the left I think, but it's more free than it was a minute ago. And he can hold for this red right next to the black on this very shot. He's not gone for that. I think he's gone to the red, closest to the bunch. Although if he had landed low on that red, after clearing a couple of more reds, he could have gone into the bunch directly off the red. But players think differently. The way they build their breaks, it varies from player to player. Bharat decided against it. Cannon the black, the contact was right. But the pace, just a bit too hard. And he got covered and he had to play safe. So he's taken an early lead. Yeah, and that's very well played, and he's got a really lucky kiss on the black as well. So the black now, once again. Will go back on its spot after Bharat gets done with this red. And the next black as well, of course. Was he coming back for the blue there? Because I would have to say, that if he had gone for the blue, he needed an angle to go into the bunch. So I'm sure he went for the black. But while playing a stun follow, the effect of stun was infinitely more than that of the follow. That's once again resulted in the termination of his visit at just 2 colors. He now has a valuable lead of 31 points. Does Bharat Sisodia. Now just an update. Back to the match between Amardeep and Ketan. The scores are level at 49 apiece. Amardeep on the table, and the brown is the ball on. He seemingly went for a pot near Amardeep, and I think he snookered Ketan behind the pink. Now back to the TV table, however. Jaison opened up the punch. Wanted to get back to Bok, but unfortunately contacted the blue on the left. Not the best safety. Bharat for his part didn't play the best shot either. Yeah, that was a comical follow through there. Just up and danced after delivering it. Yeah, that's well played. Once again. He'll take the green. Does he go into that pack of reds? Those couple of reds right next to the cushion. I think he went to avoid that. I'm not sure what he was going for there. But whatever it was, he hasn't got it. Once again he has that red on into the left bottom pocket. And he struck that really well, and he needs a kiss on the screen, and he needs a comfortable bridge. And I think he's got that. We'll need to follow off 2 cushions once again. That red in the bottom left pocket. Oh, that's an incredible shot he's played. With this, he's opened up the pink, he's opened up that red. Now neither of those 2 reds on in the left corner pocket. As a result of that cannon and the way that red split off the pink. But they are on in the opposite corner. This is the key shot. Because he needs to avoid that cannon if it is avoidable. Otherwise, he needs to get it just right. And he hasn't got it just right, has he? Once again, too close to the cushion. I doubt the pink is on there. And all he's left with are the block colors. Because the blue too, very dicey. That was close. We look to open up these two reds. In a couple of shots. Because as it stands, he now leads by 21 with 5 on the table, with 5 reds on the table. Oh, that's well played. Needs a bit of luck. His reaction suggests the yellow might not be on there. So he's going for the blue. Like I said, he's gone to open up those two reds. And he's closed them further and he's not landed on either of the other two reds. Has he? He did, and he's got that red. But he absolutely must open those two reds up if he wants to win the frame on this visit. Because he now leads by 34. And if he gets this brown, which I'm not sure, he's checking the angles, he's checking how he needs to strike his white to open those two reds up. He has got that brown, and he looks to be good. But just the pace and the angle at which he contacted those reds, not at all ideal. Thought for a second he would go on to leave the white behind. One of the block colors gave a tight snooker. But he went for the positive shot. And on this instance it didn't seem to pay off. He played that with a lot of right side and a lot of bottom. A ton of spin to avoid that double kiss. And he needed to catch it really thin. But he ended up missing it altogether, not just once, but twice. And he went and off. That means Bharat now leads by 43, with 43 on the table. And he's left this one on in the right bottom pocket for the taking. He'll catch the jaw. And he's okay on the black. he gets his black, that will be the end of the frame. So went for the double. And he got the double. Didn't get that black, but it doesn't really matter now. The frame is over, and Bharat now down 2-1. Once again, as for Ketan and Amardeep's match. Both players vying for the black, the sole ball on the table. And both of them, in the previous two shots, just went for the black pot. Missed it ever so slightly. Tough pots, mind you. And once again, Amardeep had that half chance to get the black into the center. From an angle not so easy. But lucky for him, he landed safe. We'll just have that table up in a minute. This is an important match, especially for Amardeep. To somehow get this black, get that frame on the board, because that's all he needs to qualify for the knockouts. Played that cushion first. That's a shot I personally love. That black. Still safe. Now we'll start double in. He's kept the white safe. He's okay. Back off the TV table, what a fluke that is. And in a fascinating turn of events, black moved off its spot, so he's not on the black anymore. There's Bharat Sisodia. Amardeep meanwhile on the table. He's not played the best safety there. Gesturing with his hands for the white to motion a little. But he left Ketan with that pot. He went for it. He's left Amardeep with somewhat of a chance. Jaison meanwhile. Nice little containment safety there. To cut this in. And he wasn't able to do so. Got it too thick. So Jaison then looks to be going. But he's played a really good safety. He's in a good position there. Because of the red on the cushion to your right, it's not easy to play safe. I think he would have been slightly better off if the white didn't cannon the yellow, but it did. And nevertheless, Bharat extremely lucky there. The position of the light white landed in. And so just a little bit of an update here. If Ketan gets the black, the scores are level, they are tied. And the black is respotted. So Amardeep, he's still in this, even if Ketan gets that black. And remember, one frame, despite being 2-0 down, one frame is all Amardeep needs. Qualify for the knockouts. And I think he can get this one. Once again, he's got it too thin. Ever so close. Ever so close, and he's landed safe as Ketan. We've been seeing this black for over 5 minutes, the very least. Ketan gets his black and the black is respotted. He's already through to the knockouts. And Amardeep, he just needs this frame to qualify for the knockouts. Jaison, meanwhile, I think he has that red into the left center. Is he going for it? He did. And he's left it on in the opposite center. Yeah, you won't expect Ketan to miss that much, would you? And Amardeep once again with a chance to knock that black in. We'll see the knockout berth, and he does. He finally does have a round of applause. There's dozens of people here gathered, from participants to fans. It's such a thin atmosphere here. And under that much pressure, both players. That's not good shot. That's not good shot by Bharat. But as I said, that kind of atmosphere, Amardeep now through. And even I was kind of shocked why they put up the frame again. Because of that applause. But remember, this match is still up for grabs. Ketan now leads 2-1. the yellow on in the center pocket. It was, and it went in. It went in barely, but it went in. Wobbled a bit, struck the outer jaw, but eventually it sunk in, and Jaison now will have good a chance as any. And this pink should take him to a lead of 11 points, a break of 18. I think he went to open up those reds, and as a result, the white landed in an awkward position. So he'll have to take this red in the center now. It's not as straight as it looks. Like I said, not as straight as it looks. And often, when the balls are so close, one tends to misjudge the angle. Because you are not used to playing with the white that close to the object ball. And especially because you need to restrict your cueing. You end up catching the object ball thick. So Sisodia once again is down by 3 there. 3 reds out in the open. And I believe of those 2 reds on the right cushion, the one slightly further away is also on into the right bottom corner, and if it is, that's not a very tough pot. It's gone in between those 2. Not sure why he has done that. And that once again will be the end of break. Anyone's frame at this point. Anyone's match at this point. Look to get this one behind the black, firmly against the cushion. And Sisodia will look to do the same, albeit better. And he has played that better. Ketan Chawla meanwhile in supreme control on the other table. The lead of around 25 points is on the table. And with the way the reds are situated, I think he'll get a substantial lead and seal this match. Perhaps on this very visit. Jaison meanwhile with that magnificent trade. But he's sort of run out of position again. After cannoning that red, he played it too hard. And the white split more than he would have wanted it to, and as a result, all he has left is that red on the back cushion, and he seems to be going for the pot. Which he did. He did get it. But he needs the white to stop. He needed the white to stop. Once again, both players struggling with the strength, with the pace. That they need to play at. What's Jaison going for here? He's gone for a double with safety in mind. Sodia. Perhaps looking. No, he's not. They seem to be looking to drop the white right behind the blue. They decided against it. That's a good body structure. He's not on the right side of the blue. We've seen Jaison miss these spots in this match. Does he get this one? He doesn't. Once again, tried to screw back a lot, played it too hard. Because the only other shot he had was a perfect cannon in the pink. He went to screw back. And he ended up with the pot. He sunk that in. He sunk that into the green pocket. He has a bit of an angle on the pink, so he'll have to screw back for the yellow one cushion. With a bit of right hand side, and he needed more side, and he needed more pace. So while he's left himself with the ball on, it's a great threat. And he has gotten a very lucky kiss on the green, if it is on. Potted that yellow well, got slightly lucky there. And I think that will be the frame. No, it won't. Yeah, wry smile on Jaison's face there. He needed the brown and the blue to ensure a place in the knockouts. But instead, this roller coaster keeps on going up and down. He's played a good shot there. He's played a really good pot by Jaison Malhotra. Needless blue. Pretty much secure the frame and the match. And a berth in the knockouts. And that is the handshake. And just to name a few qualifiers, we have Abhijit Ranade, Samar Khandelwal, Shabazz Khan, Priyank Jaiswal, Faisal Khan, R. Santosh, Namit Sharma, Saad Syed, Piyush Kushwaha, and plenty more. And as a result of the matches going on, Amardeep Singh and Jaison Malhotra also through to the knockouts as we wrap up the final matches of the round robin stage here at the Q Club Goa.